I do choose to go on a date, I want you to feed me.
I'm sorry, but I'm very much past the stage of going on dates for free food.
Just got back from a date and I have to share. I think I'm done with dating. I can't. I think I finally understand why people settle, because this is so horrible and miserable. I just, like, what? So, I went on a date tonight. This guy and I have been talking. He's like, let's do dinner. I'm like, beautiful, let's do dinner. I go to dinner and whatever, you know, you get to a date and you instantly within 3 seconds you're like, nah, this is not it. That was it. Good looking guy, nothing about that. It's more of just like, you just don't vibe, right? And like, whatever. I'm like, you know what, Vanessa, like, give the guy a chance. Let's see how this goes. Honestly, the date was fine. We already had ordered food, but he was like, I really want the chicken. I was like, you know what, dude, like, get the chicken. Like, I'm not hungry. Fast forward, I am like waiting for the waitress to come. I'm like, just bring us the goddamn check. I am so done. I need to go home. And the check comes and he just lets it sit there, which is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, I hate seeing a check sit there.
Bruh.
Because it's just like, so are you paying? Am I paying? Like, what's happening? Like, you're obviously not grabbing it.
In today's dating landscape, expectations around who pays for a first date can lead to surprising reactions. A situation that vividly illustrates this is when a woman is taken aback because a man doesn't cover the cost of their initial outing. This scenario highlights the evolving yet still complex financial roles and expectations in modern relationships.
When you guys go out, who pays for the dates?
Mostly him.
Always him, but
When do you pay?
groceries.
When it's really important, necessities, sometimes.
Like,
Groceries and
Occasionally.
the electric bill. The electric bill?
so you cover the electric bill for sure.
Yeah, I do.
$60, $70.
Don't
Maybe-
lie,
maybe
don't
like
lie. It's
max
100 plus. It's 100 plus. He's a capper.
Like, he covers everything else?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he's covering 90% of the bills, what else do you bring to the table?
She's gorgeous.
Love and genuine loyalty, and it's not all about money.
You consider you guys a traditional couple?
Been together for 3 years. We met naturally. I don't see why not.
But the question is, if the roles were reversed, do you think that this relationship would last?
If roles were reversed, that's a good question. I'll have to think about it.
Traditionally, societal norms dictated that men should bear the financial responsibility for dates, especially the first one. This practice was often viewed as a gesture of chivalry, indicating a man's interest and ability to provide. However, as gender roles continue to evolve, so do expectations around who should pay.
He just shouldn't be dating. If a man wants to take you on a walk or go for coffee on the first date, say no thanks and move on.
This is starting to look bad for some of y'all. There's a healthy amount of shame that everyone should have that keeps them from saying things that sound a little weird, and I don't think some of y'all have enough of that shame. It's getting to the point where this just sounds like begging to me. Like, I get it. It's completely understandable for a woman to want a man that's financially stable. But you're making it a stipulation where he can't even date you unless he spends 75 to 100 on a date. And if it's a date where you get coffee and go on a walk, the woman is obligated to say no. Like, what if she likes coffee and going on walks? Like, how broke and needy do you have to be to require men that you don't know, that you're meeting for the first time, to spend a minimum amount of money on you for a first date? The women who think like this are just carelessly showing the world how broke but ironically money focused they are, and I would hope you have a little bit more shame and self-respect than that.
Many people now advocate for a more egalitarian approach, where costs are shared equally or decided based on mutual agreement. Despite this shift, the traditional expectation still lingers in some minds, leading to confusion and mixed signals when these expectations are not met.
If a man can't spend $75 or $100 on a first date, he just shouldn't be dating.
I go on a date with a female and the bill comes and I look at it and I say, you know, it was so good to see you and everything. She don't pick up the bill. And she said, oh, you're not going to pay for it? I said, what? Drizzle, drizzle, I'm not going to pay.
Apparently, things didn't go as she expected, and seems like he lost his way back to the table after using the toilet. Maybe she doesn't do 50-50, now she got the full.
In the scenario where the man doesn't pay, the woman's shock may stem from a belief rooted in these traditional norms. She might interpret the act of not paying as a lack of interest, respect, or financial stability on the man's part.
If I were to get coffee with your ex, what would she warn me about?
She'd probably warn you that I asked to split the check on the first date.
Jeff, I don't know that there would have been a second date for me.
Make some noise if you believe you should split the bill on a first date. When someone goes on a date with me, not only do I pay for the date, I'm like, I'm just going to give you some money too on top of that.
On the other hand, the man might see his decision as a way to promote equality and avoid reinforcing outdated gender roles. This difference in perspective underscores the challenges of navigating dating in a modern context, where old and new expectations often collide.
Okay, so let me know if I'm wrong. I was supposed to go on a date today. In fact, I just pulled over because I'm like, I don't know if I want to go anymore. He pushed back the time twice and he said, hey, sorry, like, can we push it back, 30 minutes? Traffic is crazy. And he said, food's on me to make up for it. Huh? This is the first date, mind you. First date. We're supposed to go to a museum and then out to eat. And I'm like, okay, it was my assumption. I did assume this man would be paying for dinner. And he said, food's on me to make up for it. I just don't think this is the type of guy I want to go out with, like, dead ass. So I think I'm finna go home. He just messaged me. Hold on. Yeah, he just said, let me know if you want to reschedule. Totally okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a rain check. Like, for never. This was not worth putting on my makeup. And like, it's the first date. Sure, I can cover my half. I will come with my own half. But if you want me to take you seriously, you're paying.
Ultimately, this situation serves as a reminder that communication about expectations and values is crucial in dating. Clear dialogue about financial roles can prevent misunderstandings and help both parties align their expectations, fostering healthier and more respectful relationships.
I want you to at least offer to pay for things.
Really?
I'm not gonna let you. I'm most likely not gonna let you pay for it.
What's
But
most
just
likely
offer.
mean though?
Maybe on like the 10th dinner, I'll be like, yeah, you can get this one if she offers. I'll go, you sure? If you want to, okay, I don't mind.
Is it a red flag if a girl doesn't offer?
After a certain amount of dates, yes.
Oh my god.
I would say if she doesn't even offer by the third date, I would say it's a bit of a red flag.
Oh no, I have a red flag.
You don't even offer?
I've never offered.
What?
I'm on the date with you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You got chose, okay? You're not just the grand prize. I'm trying to invite you into a wonderful life that you could get to live if you so choose to be with me.
Yes.
That is the prize, okay?
Thanks for watching Sigma Traits. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything.